Well, it's a quality 9-event program set down for decision at Club Menangle on Tuesday afternoon, featuring a couple of horses from New Zealand, so some fresh faces will be going around, and also some very talented performers resuming from a spell. We'll get to those very shortly. The first of the specials appears in race 4 with Poker Delight from the Kerry Ann Morris stable, a former Kiwi who was well supported here last week, lost all chance at the start after galloping out, settled 6 back along the pegs. Did work the line very strongly over the concluding stages, despite wanting to hang in noticeably over the final 100 metres when second behind belonged to Lou. I think Poker Delight, with that race experience here at Club Menangle, will be very hard to beat in race 4. Over to race 5, and one of these newcomers from New Zealand, now with Jack Trainer, is Chevron Art. Nicely drawn in this particular event. Only likely race, 6 starts for a win and 1 placing. Hasn't trialled, his first up since June, but I'll take the gamble Jack has Chevron Art ready for a bold showing in that particular event. Now moving over to race 7, the very talented Jan Allen back from a spell for Jason Grimson. Nicely drawn in gate 3. Hasn't raced since the end of March, been scoring at Bathurst. Jan Allen has trialled nicely and I think will be very hard to beat in this particular event. They're going over to race 8. The nicely drawn Hugo George in gate 2. Another former Kiwi, now with Jack Trainer, so Jack continues to build up his stable very strongly. Hugo George hasn't trialled. Form back home in New Zealand is fair. 17 starts with just the 1 win. I'm worth taking the gamble in this particular event with Hugo George. Well, in the final event, Zarvin Benner, a very talented tie for Belinda McCarthy. But over to race 9, here I'm going to stick with Zarvin Benner, a very talented type under the care of Belinda McCarthy, resuming from a spell, hasn't raced since last year, but has been trialling very nicely. 2 solid trials, including an all-the-way win here over stablemates Cullen Byrne and also mighty Lou E. So Zarvin Benner in the final event, I think, can round off what should be a very successful day for punters. So 5 specials for the very strong Menangle program here on Tuesday afternoon. Until next time around, continue to stay safe. As always, good punting.